So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents...
He's had a shot! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
And it's Kaka. He's through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's hoisted clear. Irwin, just like so many of his contemporaries, good effort from distance. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Kane. It's played through for him. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. India have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. He has missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
That's an imaginative pass. Palmer. Half an hour played now. Pirlo. Out to the right. David Villa. No, that's been intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's been shifted off it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
David Villa. David Villa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Number 6.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And here's Palmer. Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And he's there to belt it away.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Looking here to chip it through. Shoots! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected.
Tries from a long way out. Palmer. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cannavaro cuts it out. Kunde. Some resolute defending there. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Kunde. Kukçu. Kunde. Palmer does well to get it back. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vitz. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's tidy. And there's the shot! He's got away with one there. And it's Vitz. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out wide. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. They want to be quick to recover this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
There will be 3
And the number on the board is 3. Ferran Torres, and it's made its way to him. He's gone for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. India are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting one.
How would you summarise what we... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Batistuta. They get a throw in. Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has ended up in no man's land. Can he finish? An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Throw it. Looking to go deep. Keeper has taken decisive action. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neuer getting this one clear. Yamal, he is onto this. He's through here. Puyol gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Liverpool finding their passes. Maradona. And he's there to clear it. Yep, it's a corner. Van der Vaart, the regular corner taker. And that has been cleared. He is through here. Takes it. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's really well cleared. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be... He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van der Vaart. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Van der Vaart has it out wide and in space. Hakimi gets it away. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
There will be 1
Shin
minute
to
at a
shin,
time.
bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put,
And now,
Peter,
I'd
they
just
haven't
like
been
to read
good
out
enough
our
to
fan
trouble the
club members who
opposition.
are celebrating
They
their birthdays
need to play with
today.
more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been
Substitution
able
on
to
the
force the
field.
issue. It's
Number
0-0.
5, David Villa. Number 10.
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field.
India really can't count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Now that's well seen too. India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Alexander-Arnold tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shot at goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And that could well lead... Oh, he's been caught on it! Can he find the finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rodri is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Maradona. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. And he's away. Now it's Palmer. Picked out Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. That's a shade optimistic. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good run down the left. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bastoni.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, there's a probing ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Ferran Torres.
India clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pass is just off target.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
82 minutes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Yamal. Substitution on the field. Number 20. Yamal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Palmer.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Substitutions taking place.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Van Dijk can get it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Puyol.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri. There will be 4 extra minutes. David Villa. And it's Maradona. Rafinha. Vitinha. And it's made its way to... It's Van Basten! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here. Yeah. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chouameni tries to clear. Hakimi takes aim and crosses.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And this is Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And now they can clear their lines. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Villa. Wilshere. Great vision. Yamal's cross. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, they put it back in a hurry. He on the finish! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Messi. Oh, he's bustling through it, and Messi! It's hit the upright. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta. Now it's Yamal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Villa. That's a good ball out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nice interception, well timed. That's a sharp pass. And here's Yamal. And it's Pirlo. Chouameni. Looking for the run. Now it's Snyder. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's really well cleared. Alexander-Arnold in with the challenge. Throw in. Looking for options for movement. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now he's got space here. Adams cuts out the pass. Well, there's a probing ball. And here's Drogba. Adams.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we come to you now.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goal.
Pirlo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pirlo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. India still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Schneider. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. He's got away. Messi. And this is Schneider. It's Schneider! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
हाँ ब्रो, नींद नहीं आ रही थी, इस वजह से लेट तक गेम खेल रहा।
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Didier Drogba.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Substitutions taking
Bale
place.
at it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely shaped ball.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
That pass has been well intercepted. Marquinhos. India finding their passes. And here's Ferran Torres. And the pass is intercepted. Palmer. No, again there's no way through.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Yamal is flagged offside. And it's Gerrard. And this is Bale.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, good-looking ball. Over to the left. Ferran Torres. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another.
ये फुटबॉल है पेस पेस हेलो हेलो कैसे हो भाई
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented.
Chance! He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
And he shoots! He scores! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Villa. Rafinha. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Villa. Thinks about the shot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. Nicely weighted ball. Look at this. And the finish! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Simplicity itself.
नहीं ब्रो पेड गेम नहीं है ये.
Defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
India take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And he's surging through. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Number 11.
India blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded.
Takes a shot! And it's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Lukaku, he's got away. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And right on half-time, that is telling. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. India in front after a half full of excitement. It is raining goals here.
Please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. And here's Lukaku. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Xavi. And this is Lukaku. Rafinha. David Villa. And here's Rafinha.
Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. India looking to pass their way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yamal is onto this. Oh, that's a fine interception. Xavi. And he's being shifted off it. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk. And it's Lukaku. Not the most accurate pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Xavi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Lukaku. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's made its way. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style.
हाँ अवेलेबल है. PES डालना PES 2025 आ जाएगा.
Every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Pumazunam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Pumazunam really were.
And there goes the final whistle. India have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Just a quick request
So a
today for
dramatic
everybody
game
to please kindly
decided in
remove
its
any cars
very
parked
last
on the road
moments.
outside the
Well,
stadium.
this looked like it had a draw written all over it.
ब्रो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना ब्रो, इजी। प्ले स्टोर पे अवेलेबल है भाई ये गेम। अच्छा तुम हो क्या? ओ नहीं 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 भूले, याद है याद है। ऐसे कैसे भूल जाएंगे?
This is where they want to be, one small step away from
Hello,
greatness.
everybody, and
Win
welcome to
today,
today's
and
match.
they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. India come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. David Villa! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that was nowhere near his best. India finding their passes. Third shot at goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ferran Torres is offering a right smile there.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dunk clears it away. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Alexander-Arnold probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become the European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Hazard. Pirlo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's straight offside. That is a great pick out. He's got away. It's goal! Goal by Leverkusen! There is the breakthrough. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Bayer Leverkusen have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. It's a searching pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw. Now it's Ferran Torres, and that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's come loose. And he's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Probing pass into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well read, nice interception. David Villa. No, it's not getting there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro. Nicely aimed pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please turn your attention
It's a dressing
to the screen
room that
for information
needs
provided
rousing
by
at
the local
half-time,
police.
because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works,
Substitution in
we may
progress.
see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Van Dijk is there to clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, he's got space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has not gone well. Now it's Batistuta. Hazard. Now it's Raul. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
David Villa. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
India certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 14. Raul.
We have got changes here from both
20.
sides, in fact.
Well, they want to
Number
win this,
18.
Peter, plain and simple.
Hazard.
Seal promotion right
Coming
here,
on the field.
right now.
Number 13. Erling Haaland. Number 15. Ronaldinho.
The pass is intercepted.
Number 7.
And it's McTominay.
Substitution.
Now there's a... And the shot! They would have been quick to recover this.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played into space. Now it's Messi.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That has been cut short. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Batistuta. They're back in possession and ready to go again. 5 minutes left on the clock. Locatelli. Now it's Batistuta. This looks promising.
Bayer Leverkusen can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need
There
to
will be
overly
1
commit
minute
now.
added time.
And here's Drogba. And it's made it. Big chance! And that will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it.
चलो मैं जा रहा हूँ सोने बाय गुड नाइट बाय बाय